everybody. Welcome back to Cup of Joe. I am Joe Gallemore, Director of Investments with Argent Bridge Advisors. Welcome to our last edition of 2023. It has been so much fun recording these all year, and we cannot wait to get back to offering you some good, solid, insightful information in 2024. So here for this last edition, I wanted to bring everybody three general topics. To close out the year. Those three topics would be that 2023 has generally been a very good year for equities, but we should be mindful of index concentration. Second topic is that right now is a great time to be diversified, and I'll explain that. And the third topic I want to cover is just to bring you all some takeaways that our investment committee here at Argent Bridge has been talking about. So the first topic, as of November 30th for the year 2023, just about all of the stock indexes are in the black, which is a great thing. The S&P 500 is up a handsome 20%, but that is not the case for most of the other equity asset classes. So now remember, this year we've spoken a lot about how the major US large cap indexes are becoming more and more concentrated in those largest names at the top. Performance of the S&P 500 and the Russell 1000 indexes, that's been dominated by what has now been deemed the Magnificent Seven, which are those largest seven stocks there at the top. To illustrate just how skewed these indexes have become, I want to share a few numbers with you. So as of November 30th, the Magnificent Seven stocks, together, those are up over 65%. That is incredible. The other approximately 493 stocks in the S&P 500, together those are up around 9%. Now the S&P Mid Cap 400, that's up about 7%. And the small cap S&P 600, that's up about 2.9%. So you see that there's been a wide disparity in performance outside of those big seven stocks. And that is certainly something to consider when you hear headline news talking about index returns. Okay, topic number two. I have been listening to a lot of investment strategist calls here recently in the fourth quarter, and those include a lot of outlooks for 2024. And a common theme I've been noticing and have observed is that there seems to be many good buying opportunities in both stocks and bonds. In stocks, outside of the large US companies, many pockets of equities are trading at or below their historic averages. That could be things like international equities, small cap US stocks, certain sectors within the US stock market, or even emerging market stocks. So that's something to pay attention to. In bonds, the current high interest rates, or relatively high interest rates, around 5%, those can provide some nice income as a baseline return in your accounts. And the prospect of future rate cuts is attractive for owning bonds as well, because when rates go down, prices go up. So though a prudently balanced portfolio may have faced challenges in recent years, the current outlook for diversified account looks quite promising. Okay. Finally, I want to share a few things that our 8-member investment committee here at Argent Bridge has been working on. In the fourth quarter, as the risk of a recession in the US that remained substantial, we trimmed exposure to the most sensitive asset classes, as well as maintaining the hedge on US large cap stocks that we had put on earlier in the year. Now, at our most recent meeting, we discussed adjusting investments in the bond portion of accounts to take advantage of when interest rates eventually are lowered. Because like I mentioned earlier, when rates go down, that is positive for bond prices. And also, we've had several thoughtful discussions on how our portfolios are built to weather a potential recession or even a market downturn. And we've even started floating ideas on what to do next after those risk assets dissipate. So those are three main topics to end the year. And as we come closer to closing out 2023, all of us here at Argent Bridge, we want to extend the warmest thank you to all of our clients. Your continued trust and confidence, as well as the enthusiasm each of you bring when we're working together. These are all things that every one of us here appreciate every day. So thank you for allowing us to be stewards of your hard-earned wealth, and we want to wish all of you a very happy holiday season. Don't forget to join our YouTube channel. You can see these all the time. Thank you.